folks, Kip Carter back at you live here at Breakout, and we have AoW $1 Million Championship action underway. Coming up next, as the King of the Wolf Army, Danny James, the winner of the AoW $1 Million Championship Division Elevate Tournament, takes on the money man himself, your AoW $1 Million champion, Money Mike, the leader of the NWO. This should be an interesting contest up next, as these two men will look to try and make the other one submit to win this contest. As I'm being told, this will be a submission match. Got it coming to you live, coming to you next, here on AoW Breakout. This match brought to you in part by Squared Circle Rants. Check them out on Facebook for all your wrestling rants. And don't forget about Review Geek 3000, the premier review show on YouTube. Check them out, Review Geek 3000. And greatness has not only arrived here at Breakout in the form of Danny James, but greatness has found itself. Championship opportunity here tonight for that $1 Million championship held by Money Mike. Danny James fought hard. He won the AoW $1 Million Championship Elevate Tournament to earn the right to face Money Mike for that title here tonight at Breakout. Danny James has proved himself time and time again since making his debut. But will he be able to do the unthinkable? Will he be able to survive a submission match with the arm collector, with the submission specialist, the tap out icon, Money Mike, here tonight? Danny James sure thinks so, as he looks focused and ready as always for this contest for that $1 Million title. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, the AoW $1 Million champion and leader of the New World Order, Money Mike. And Money Mike making his way to the ring with that championship that he holds on to so dearly. Getting ready to take on a much larger opponent. Money Mike standing at about 6 foot tall. Danny James has at least 6 inches on him. Champ looks ready to go here tonight. And there you see, folks, that's what it's all about. Money Mike's AoW $1 Million Championship on the line here. There you see the challenger, Danny James, ready to go. King of the Wolf Army. Some call him the Alpha Wolf. Global competitor. Gets ready to take on Money Mike for that AoW $1 Million Championship. And look at the look in the eyes of Money Mike. He is ready for his opponent here tonight. And the arm collector getting one last look at that championship. And says he's willing to tear the arm off of Danny James in order to hold on to that title. Here we go, both men's ready. And there's the bell. Alright, and this match started. The champion, Money Mike, starting off on offense. Big right hand takes down Danny James. Danny James using his leg strength to fight Money Mike off. And a big headbutt there to the champion. Money with a reversal German suplex there to Danny James. And Money continuing the assault, pursuing James to the outside. And that might be a mistake. Danny James snake eyes on the side of the ring. Tosses Money back into the ring. But Money Mike fighting back. Ground and pound action from the champion. And look at the strength of James. Brainbuster there to Money Mike. But Money fights back. Jawbreaker and a big clothesline. Takes down Danny James. And Money Mike is locked in. Going for that arm bar. He's got it locked in tight. Trying to wear down the arms of Danny James. And they don't call Money Mike the arm collector for nothing. Counter there by the champ. Drop toe hold. But Danny James able to fire back and dishes out a big clothesline of his own. Money with a shoulder tackle. Takes down Danny James. But the big man fights back, punch to the gut there on the champion. And again, look at the strength of Danny James. Manhandling the champion, and another vicious headbutt there from the challenger. Now just walking all over Money. Insult to injury. And the strength there from the challenger. Danny James working on the legs here of Money Mike. And just tosses Money to the canvas. And what's Danny James going for here? Going to the top rope, but Money able to get out of the way. And Money Mike went to the outside, changed his mind, comes back in. I don't think he expected James to be up that quickly, and gets hit with a brain buster. And Danny James stomping away on the champion. Money back to his feet, but gets caught by James. Abdominal stretch applied, and you can see the pain on the face of the champion before hip tossing his opponent to the ground. Arm drag takedown there from James. Elbow shot right to the temple. And again, just choking the life out of the champion and tossing him to the mat. And Money smartly rolls to the outside. Danny James in pursuit. Big right hand gets the champ back in the ring. Going to the top rope once more. elbow drop right to the leg of Money Mike. And it appears Danny James has his target set for this submission match. He's got Money in position, looking for the follow man by Danny James. And has that nerve hold applied right there to the shoulder. Money quick to counter, taking the leg out of Danny James. Irish whip by Money. Pulls him back in a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there from the $1 Million champion. Money's got a ripcord clothesline there from Money Mike. Followed by a big elbow drop. But the champ, you can see the pain established on him in this match. Wear and tear as he goes for that arm bar. Can't quite get it locked in as James fights out with those punches right to the face. That incredible reach of Danny James coming into play there. And a big clothesline takes down the champion. Money fires back, European uppercut. Oh, look at the strength of Money Mike. Powerbomb there to Danny James. Quick to get back to his feet. And a clothesline taking down Money. Big leg drop there from Danny James. Money rolls to the outside. And you can see the effects this match has taken on Money Mike already. Dropped head first on the knee of Danny James. And Danny James looking for it one more time. Going for the fallen man. Looking to put Money away. And we might have a new $1 Million champion here, folks. Again, going to the nerve hold. He has to make Money tap out or submit in this contest. And Money Mike, as good as they come in that type of contest, quick to fight out of submission, but gets caught with another brain buster there from Danny James. And a hip toss there from Money Mike. Judo type hip toss. Money experienced in mixed martial arts. And he's got that $1 Million armbar locked in. Danny James in trouble. And James taps out for the first time in this ultimate submission match. 2 out of 3 falls in Money Mike's signature match here. He's already got the first tap out and only needs one more to come away victorious. Danny James, however, has to tap Money Mike out twice in order to win this contest. And banging on the top turnbuckle like a drum, using Money's head as a drumstick. And Money Mike's busted wide open as Danny James looking to get this camel clutch applied, wrenching back, and Money Mike taps out both men. Tied at 1 fall apiece, and the next person to tap out will lose this contest. Money going for that armbar again, gets countered with a shoulder tackle there from Danny James. Working on the back now. Possible to set up that clutch one more time. It made Money Mike tap out once already. Locking it in again here. Could gain Danny James that AoW $1 Million championship. But the champ fighting back. Big right hands from Money Mike, but gets caught with a fireman's carry. Big right hand from Danny James. Has Money Mike up. And again dropping it head first on his knee. And there you see that nerve hold. Once again applied by Danny James, but Money Mike's so good at submissions and countering submissions, able to escape. Big elbow right to the forehead, and Danny James has him up. Could be looking for it another time. The fall of Man and Money Mike could be moments away from losing that title. Camel clutch applied once more. Danny James wrenching back, but Money escapes. Money Mike able to escape there. And a counter from Danny James takes Money down with a clothesline. Nerve hold applied on the shoulder. Money is writhing in pain. But Danny James not able to get the tap out, breaks the hold. Trying to rethink his strategy here. And may have took too long. Jawbreaker there from the champ. Irish whip sends Danny James over that top rope. And what's Money Mike got playing here? Sunset flip powerbomb to the outside. Danny James in trouble. Money going for the super kick. Countered. Danny James planting Money Mike face first on that steel entrance ramp. But Money still got some fight left in him. Jawbreaker, knife edge chop. Trying to work on that arm once more. Danny James now fighting back. Punch to the midsection. Going for a headbutt counter by Money Mike. Gets Danny James back into the ring. Smart strategy. You cannot win this match outside. Money Mike to the top rope. Frog splash by Money Mike. He's got the armbar locked in. Danny James in trouble. Money's trying to get it locked in all the way, but the strength of Danny James able to counter. Reach comes into play, unloading with punches. And Money Mike locking in that $1 million armbar. Danny James in trouble. Money's got it locked in. The arm collector is trying to take the arm. But Danny James, using his size and his reach, fights out. And Money, big right hand, busts Danny James open. Oh, and now he's got the Kimura locked in. Middle of the ring. Danny James in trouble. There's nowhere to move. Money's got it locked in, and Danny James taps. And Danny James put up one hell of a fight here tonight, but it wasn't enough to get past the $1 million champion. Two fallen kingdoms, but could not put Money away. Money focused on that arm throughout this contest. There you see another fallen kingdom from Danny James, and still not enough. Money Mike busted wide open, but is still your AoW $1 million champion. And there has to be some question running through the world of AoW. Can anyone take that $1 million title off of the arm collector? We know Dominic King is next in line, as we'll see that match next month at Unleashed. But don't go anywhere, folks. We got 3 more matches coming to you live, coming to you next on AoW Breakout. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button.